How many movies can you watch in one day? And I know what you're thinking. Why would you need to know the answer to that question? And honestly, you don't, but I want to find out. So I've managed to do this challenge 5 times in the past before, increasing it by 1 each time. So the first time I did 8, and then I did 9, and then I did 10, and then I did 11, and then most recently in January of this year, I achieved 12 films in one day. And by looking at the title of this video, I'm trying to beat that. I'm trying to do 13 in a day. I don't know if that's going to be possible, but we're going to give it a go. I love a good binge as much as the next man. I've done 3 Pirates of the Caribbean films in one day. I've done the first load of Iron Man movies or something. I don't know. I just took it a bit too far though, I think. I think 12 was a bit of a piss take. Yeah, and I don't really know why I've decided to do 13. I think it's because I know that it's possible. I know it is possible to watch 13 in a day. Before we get started, I need to let you guys know the ground rules. There are 3 of them. Rule number 1, no short films. This is feature films only. The second rule is that the films must be watched within a 24-hour period. And the third rule is that you cannot use any films that you have used in previous attempts at this challenge, which rules out the 50 films I have used before in my 5 attempts. Oh, I was going to take out my phone to look at Letterboxd to pick the films, but my phone's recording this, so we'll go to the laptop. Let's get up Letterboxd. Let's go! I'm driving myself insane by doing this. Okay, I've made a list on Letterboxd of the 13 films that I'm going to try and do this time. So first up we have Rope, and then we have Army of Darkness, Ida, Pi, Fruitvale Station, This Is Spinal Tap, Perfect Blue, Dude, Where's My Car, They Came Together, The Little Mermaid, Smiley Face, Persona, The Naked Gun 2.5. The reason that it's 2.5 is because I did the first Naked Gun whenever I did 12, so I just thought that I would throw another one in there because I really enjoyed the first one and I want to see how this one does as well. And there you go. 13 films, one day. Will it happen? Who knows? If you're seeing this video, it probably did, I guess. At the end of this, I'm going to come back and I'll review them, rank them, and we'll see how we did. And with that in mind, let's fucking do this! Let's fucking go! I'm going to go and not do this now. I'm going to do it later because it's not Saturday today. We'll jump to me tomorrow morning doing this. Good morning. It's 6:04 a.m. It's go time. I'm pretty tired, but we're about to get started. I think I've worked out an order that I might be able to do this in. I'm going to start with sort of like the heavier films that I'll probably need to concentrate on a bit more now that I'm ready to go. I think I'll end the day with like the lighter stuff, like the comedies, like Dude, Where's My Car and The Naked Gun 2.5. And we should be able to get this done. I mean, we'll see. I just need to make sure that I don't fall asleep considering I'm still in bed wearing my Rick and Morty hoodie. I'm going to load up the first film now. I'm going to start with Pi. And all that's left to say is, let's go. That was intense for 6 in the morning. Fuck. That was a heavy watch. Fuck. Okay, it's 10:10. I've just watched the 3rd film, Fruitvale Station, and I've got 10 films left to go. I have a feeling this is going to be weird. Yeah. It's 1:41, and I have now just rolled credits on the 5th film, Persona. That film was really weird, and I don't think I know what it was about at all. I'm definitely going to have to read up on that, because, yeah, that was just really odd. Let's keep going. Let's keep her going. Let's keep doing this thing. Let's keep trucking. Yeah. Just finished the 10th film. We got 3 left. I think this might actually be achievable.
He said the thing! He said the thing!
Me for real. Jesus, I look tired. Holy shit. Oh, I just finished Smiley Face. That's 12 films done. It's just after midnight now. I am so tired. But I didn't come this far just to come this far. I need another beer. I've moved to bed. I'm keeping the lights on though so that I don't fall asleep, because if I fall asleep this will all have been for nothing. Cheers. Here we go! The final film, let's go! Let's get this! And we are rolling credits on film 13, which means that this challenge has been completed. I've perked up slightly because we've done it. I'm gonna mute this actually in case I get copyright struck. Don't do this challenge. Do not do this challenge. This was horrible. This was so bad. I am so tired. It is currently 1:46 a.m. and it is time for me to go to sleep. Oh yeah. Good morning. It's the next morning. I am recovered slightly. Not really. I don't really remember what happened yesterday. My brain is fried beyond belief. I'm just gonna get up my letterbox so I can actually remember what I watched. So yeah, we're gonna rank these movies and talk about them a little bit. I just want to clarify as well, I have not seen any of these films before except for Spinal Tap. Yesterday we started with Pi. I don't think that was the right choice. That movie was very overstimulating, very loud, obnoxious, abrasive, hard to sit through at points just because of what was going on. Like, there was so much happening at once, and it was 6 a.m, and it was not really the vibe. Did I like it? I don't think so. I just didn't really want this to be going on in my brain that early in the morning. We'll move on. The second film that I watched was Perfect Blue. This film took a while to get going for me. I was kind of not really vibing with it at the start, but then around halfway through it really took a turn that pushed it in the right direction for me. Again, I've heard nothing but good things about this film. It's sitting on a 4.4 on Letterboxd. It's the 83 highest rated film on their site. So do I agree with that? No. But do I agree that it's up there? Absolutely. It was great. I wasn't expecting the nudity. To be honest, didn't really sign up for hentai, but here we are. A few points I did have to grit my teeth because it was quite like hard hitting. But no, I really enjoyed it. This was probably one of the better films of the day for sure. Third film that I watched was Fruitvale Station. I don't really know what to say about this film. I mean, obviously the topic that it handles is brutal, and something that I did not know about before watching this, and it really gets you. It was quite a sucker punch actually, and yeah, fuck what happened that day. And yeah, I mean, I understand the whole point of the movie. I understand that you have to have the build up to the event to really get to know Oscar. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say that the film didn't hit, because this was a guy's life. Do you know what I mean? But it just didn't really make me feel any type of way until the end. The fourth film that we watched was Rope, and this was brilliant. This was really good. I've never seen a Hitchcock film before, which I know is criminal, and I'm sorry about that. I do not really think that I should be considered a film bro, considering I have never seen a single one of this man's films. But we've changed that. We've changed this now. I have seen one, and I loved it. I thought it was great. If anything, it is going to make me watch the rest of his films, because if this is what they're all like, I'm in for a treat. The fifth film was Persona. I don't know what the fuck this film was about. I thought at one point I knew, and then I lost it again. I don't know. It was a film. It was a movie. It's number 80 in the Letterboxd 500. No, it shouldn't be. Like a 4.4. Did I watch something different? I mean, I don't really understand. It's described as Ingmar Bergman's most personal and original film. I mean, did you also have an orgy on the beach? I don't know. Movie number 6 that I watched yesterday was Ida. I mean, again, I don't really think that these were the films for this challenge. Like, I just did not vibe with this at all. Parts of it were sad, I guess. Yeah, I honestly don't have much to say about Ida at all. It looked nice. The framing was good. I enjoyed that. It was grand. It was grand. We were approaching the halfway point, and the next film that I watched was Army of Darkness, which is a film from 1992 and is the third in the Evil Dead trilogy directed by Sam Raimi. I think the first Evil Dead movie is not great. The second one is basically a rehash of the first one, but just done better, so I prefer that one. And this one is probably my favourite of the three. I did quite enjoy it. I loved the use of practical throughout this film. I thought that the puppeteering was amazing. I can't help but appreciate the Evil Dead franchise because of the stuff that has come later. Evil Dead 2013, hot take, is one of my favourites that they've ever made. It's probably one of my favourite horror movies of all time. Yeah, Army of Darkness was really funny. It was a good sort of thing to watch for me to sort of throw me back into the challenge because I was feeling very depleted after watching lots of depressing films in a row. So I sort of needed this to sort of like push me back into it, you know what I mean? I was now over halfway through the challenge and we moved on to film number 8, which was The Little Mermaid. I'd never seen this film before, which I know is probably very surprising, and I thought it was good. I mean, the songs were catchy, the animation was cool. It wasn't as fleshed out as it maybe could have been. I don't know, I mean, like, she gets the chance to become human whenever you're already an hour into this 80-minute film. So it just sort of, like, the second half of this feels rushed. I mean, she can't talk, so it's probably best that it doesn't drag on for a while, so you just don't see her, like, miming everything. But yeah, I mean, this film was pretty good. I can't really say much else about it. You've seen The Little Mermaid, you know the crack, probably. Like, it was good. It was a good film. Also, shout out to Sebastian as well. Under the Sea is an absolute banger. Okay, so the back end of the day then became a comedy festival, basically. The last 5 films that I watched were all comedies, some of which I liked, some of which I didn't. It was an interesting evening. I mean, I was so tired already, and watching this many things that are supposed to make you laugh back to back to back to back really like threw me off, because I'm sure there are stuff in here that I would have laughed at had I been fully aware and conscious, but I just didn't find funny. However, the 9th film that I watched of the day, which is a film called They Came Together, really surprised me. I had no idea what this film was about. I didn't even know that it was a parody satire film, and holy shit did I laugh my ass off. This one really surprised me. It was one of the lowest average rating films of the day, and I disagree. I thought this was really funny. Paul Rudd and Amy Poehler have got some great comedic chops. I thought the writing was clever. There were some visual gags that actually made me piss myself, especially the one with his grandmother. That was fantastic. I just thought it was really funny, and I don't know why it doesn't get rated as highly as I thought. I mean, in saying that, I'm only like slightly above the average on the rating, but yeah, I don't know why this film isn't talked about more. It was really funny. I really liked it. I don't know how I'd never heard of this or seen it before, but here we are. I've seen it now, and I would highly recommend it to anybody that has not seen it. Then we get into the 10th film. Now, this is a film that I have seen before and that I hated. I watched This Is Spinal Tap around 6 years ago, and I gave it 1.5. And I can admit, I was wrong, okay? I was wrong. It's good. It's good. It's a good fun time. Rob Reiner, obviously, rest in peace. He did a great job. I don't know. It's still not as good as everybody thinks it is. I'm not going to be on the This Is Spinal Tap hype train now, but it's definitely better than I thought it was originally. This definitely set the tone for other mockumentary films, but I think that it has been done better, Popstar being my main example. Like, it was still good, it was still funny, there were definitely some jokes in here that did land for me. There was some of the stuff that I thought was a bit meh. I actually enjoyed the music, so okay, so I've seen 10, and then it was time to move on to film number 11, which was Dude, Where's My Car? I mean, like, this was like the most bang average comedy movie of all time. It is so 2000, it is unbelievable. Yeah, like, it was fine. I feel like I'm saying it was fine for a lot of these films, and I think that's just because of the mental state that I was in yesterday. I don't really have the critical thinking to be able to properly like review these movies, but yeah, parts of it made me laugh. Other parts, like the Chinese food thing, just went on way too long and just wasn't funny. Would I say I was surprised by the plot? I mean, I didn't know that it was about aliens, I guess. I don't know. Like, it was better than I thought it was going to be, but it still wasn't good. Like, it was, yeah, it wasn't the worst film I watched of the day, but it definitely was not the best. Moving on to the 12th film, I fucking hated this. I thought it was so bad. Smiley face. I'm not a stoner. I don't smoke. So maybe this humor is just not for me. I just didn't get it at all. It just wasn't funny. I don't think I laughed a single time during this film. I was way too tired for this. I was delusional. It was just one of the most unfunny films ever. I don't like this film at all. I fucking hated this film. I hated this movie so much. I think the only thing I can say that I enjoyed about this film was that I liked Adam Brody as the reggae dealer. But other than that, fuck this movie. And finally, the 13th film of the day, The Naked Gun 2.5, The Smell of Fear. It's a Naked Gun film. You know the crack if you've seen The Naked Gun before. You know the score if you've seen The Naked Gun before. I mean, Leslie Nielsen is absolutely fantastic. Gotta love the O.J. Simpson jump scare. I thought he was only in the first one of this. I did not realize that he was a recurring character throughout the entire franchise. So, here we are. Yeah, it woke me up a bit, I guess. I mean, there was some parts of this were really funny and some parts of it that weren't quite so funny. But at the end of the day, it's a Naked Gun film. You know what you're getting into whenever you watch it. I think that's all. So I'll go through and rank these now in order of... I'll go from worst to best. Okay, so you can probably guess which film that I'm going to put on the bottom of this list. It's, of course, Smiley Face. Fuck off. I'm actually getting really vexed about how much I didn't like this movie. I don't know, I just found it really unfunny. Like, I'd heard nothing but good things about it, and I was just sitting there watching it, struggling to understand what was funny about it. I feel like I hate it more the more I think about it, so I'm just going to move on. Yeah, bottom of the list is Smiley Face. In 12th place, we're going to put Pi. It was too early in the morning for this shit, so... yeah, 12th is Pi. Number 11 and 10 are kind of interchangeable, I can't lie. For now, I've put Persona at 11 and Ida at 10. I think I enjoyed Ida more, but really, these were both really on par for me of just like fine movies that I really did not appreciate during this challenge. I feel like I definitely should have watched both of them just on their own on a random Tuesday or something, rather than putting them back to back like this during this, but... yeah, Persona 11, Ida 10, make of that what you will. They're fine, I guess. I don't know, it kind of hurts me looking at this list and seeing Persona and Ida so low down, because I know that I'm just going to get absolutely roasted for that, but the game is the game. It's my letterbox to fight me. At number 9, we have Dude, Where's My Car? And this is probably going to get me in shit for putting them above Ida and Persona, considering that this is a shit comedy film, and those are both, like, renowned, great movies. But just yesterday, the way I was feeling, I enjoyed Dude, Where's My Car more. It sort of made me laugh a little bit and had me more engaged than those other two. Yeah, that Dude, Where's My Car at number 9. At number 8, we have This Is Spinal Tap. I've come around to this film. It's better than I thought it was. Still not the best comedy film that I watched yesterday. Understand why people view it as a cult classic. Still don't think it's that good, but it's definitely better than what I thought it was. I'm glad I rewatched it and was able to change my opinion. At number 7, we have The Naked Gun 2.5, The Smell of Fear. I did not enjoy this film as much as I enjoyed the first Naked Gun, nor as much as I enjoyed the Liam Neeson Naked Gun that came out last year. It was still funny though. There were still good bits in it, but it just wasn't as good as those two, so sort of soured a little bit in my head. At number 6, we have The Little Mermaid. I think that this film was kind of harmless to me. Like, it was fine. It's not the best Disney animated film I've ever seen, nor is it the worst. So, sort of, I think putting it in the middle section is kind of where we'll let it lie. And surprisingly, at number 5, I put They Came Together. This film just actually made me laugh so much, and I don't really know why. It kind of shocked me how funny it was. So I think that's why I enjoyed it so much, because I was expecting it to be shit. But it wasn't. So here we are. It's number 5. At number 4, we've got Army of Darkness. Again, as I said earlier, I really appreciated the practical effects in this and the puppeteering. I thought it was all fantastic. Lots of funny gags. Definitely the best of the trilogy. Bruce Campbell is a fucking gem. I love that guy. And yeah, just a really good, solid time. I would definitely check it out. At number 3, we've got Fruitvale Station. As I said earlier, I thought that the start of it was okay, but toward the end, whenever you get into the actual events unfolding, it really hits home how fucked up this situation was. really pulled on the emotional heartstrings toward the end, which is what got me, I think. But yeah, that's my number 3 pick for today. At number 2, we have Perfect Blue. This film really got me in the second half. It was fucked up. It was fun to watch. The animation was good. There was Japanese animated bush, if you want to see that. Yeah, it was a really good film, a good sort of mystery, good paranoia. It sort of reminded me of something like Memento, I suppose, that kind of vibe. I felt as paranoid as Mima did whenever I was doing this challenge. And of course, at number 1, we have Rope. This was definitely the best film that I saw all day, like by a mile. I would say it's the only one that I would actually comfortably say is the best. The other ones you can sort of mix and match their like order in this ranking. I can't lie, like as I said earlier, Ida and Persona, but Rope is definitely number 1. It is the bar. It is the top. It is the top of the rope. That's not a saying. It's top of the chain. It's top of the food chain. I don't know. It's the best one I watched yesterday. It was the one that had me the most engaged. It was the one that I thought had the best performances. It was the one that was the most exciting. It was just a great watch. It was really, really good, and I would definitely recommend it if you have not seen it. And yeah, that's them ranked. I just do not do this to yourself, by the way, because like there are so many films on this list that I feel like if I had watched them on their own, I would enjoy them more. This just felt like a slog. Like it was just bang, 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 over and over again, and relentless, absolutely relentless. You would be surprised at the amount of concentration that this actually took to do. Like, you wouldn't think it, but sitting and staring at a screen for 18 hours in a row and actually trying to keep up with what's going on in the film that you're watching is way harder than it should be. Yeah, I think my total time that this took was 19 hours and 45 minutes or something. So yeah, there we have it. 13 films in one day. You said it wasn't possible. Who said it wasn't possible? I thought it was possible. I've proven it was possible. I've said possible too many times. I don't want to do this again. Please don't make me do this again. So yeah, thank you for watching this ridiculous challenge. I would not recommend that you do this at all. It has probably ruined some of these films for me forever. Please like the video and subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this, and I will see you next time.